Welcome to my first stretch video. I'm mainly doing this because this is a daily part of my life. I'll do this either when I wake up or before I go to bed or after a workout, whenever it might be. And yeah, it helps me to become more mindful. I think that's a term that's thrown around so much, whenever I've been to a doctor about my mental health or I've been to a therapist, they've always said to me, you practicing mindfulness and you being mindful, and I never really understood what that meant. I don't think I fully do now, to be honest. I don't think anyone fully does, because mindfulness, from my point of view, is very subjective. It's different for everybody, and you can be mindful in so many different ways. But yeah, stretching for me is my mindfulness, and it allows me, to take 10 minutes, 30 minutes, however long that might be, out of my life to just focus on myself and really listen to my body and listen to how my body's feeling. So, we're gonna get started. Do whatever you want to do to make your space more mindful, more relaxing, whatever it is. So you can lay out a mat, a blanket, light some candles. I've got my diffuser and crystals out. Do whatever works for you. So we're going to start by closing the eyes and bringing our attention to our breath. So taking a deep inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. I always find it helpful to verbally let out a sound as I exhale. Really allows any of that unwanted tension and unwanted energy in my body to just let go. Throughout all the stretches we're going to do today, really invite you to just keep that attention to your breathing. So it's really normal for our mind to get distracted and to wander off into thoughts, but whenever it does, I just want you to note and just bring the attention back to your breathing. So we're going to start with the shoulders. I just want you to roll them forward. And moving at your own pace. You can keep the eyes closed or open, whatever works for you. And then changing direction, bringing them back, just balancing out the body. Letting that go. Then I'm going to place our forearms in front of us. I just want you to drop the head, drop the shoulders, and allow the body to just feel free for a moment. All the tension that we always hold in our shoulders, I just want you to let it go. Drop it down to the mat, off to the ground. Really imagine it trickling off your back, and off your head, onto the ground. And then walk the hands back up. With every stretch that we're doing today, don't worry about getting into a perfect forward fold or as deep as I can get. Just focus on yourself and focus on how your body's feeling. Then gonna open up the legs. And starting with the left hand side, I just want you to walk your hands as far as your body will let you. You can either grab the ankle, or if you're able to, grab the foot and come into a forward fold over that leg. Again, just working at your own flexibility. As you can see, I can't get all the way down. You don't need to, just enough so you feel the stretch in the back of your leg. And then slowly bring that up. I'm going to move on to the right hand side. I just want you to bring your attention to how your body's feeling. Start noticing, is one side a bit tighter than the other? Could you get a bit deeper on the other side? And if it is, just not worrying about it. It's completely normal for our bodies to feel different on either side. And slowly bringing that back up. We're going to move on to all fours now. And we're just going to start off with a cat-cow. So arching your back, bringing your head to the ceiling. And then rounding your shoulders, bringing your belly button into the spine, dropping your head. And switching between the two. I just want you to move at your own pace with this. Start connecting your breath to each movement. So inhaling and exhaling. Lifting the toes, pushing up onto your heels, getting your heels as far to the ground as you can into a downward dog. Really push the ground away, trying to get your chest to your thighs. Chest over the hands, we're just going to drop, bring the shoulders back and slightly bend the back into a cobra. And just holding that there. Again, if your mind's starting to wander, just bringing the attention back to the breath. And once again, tucking the toes, lifting up, pushing down into a downward dog. Each time we do this, seeing if you can get your heels that little bit further onto the ground. And chest over the hands, dropping the legs, coming back into a cobra. Again, bringing the shoulder blades back and bringing our attention to our breath. We can do this 2 more times, pushing back into our downward dog. And moving into a cobra. one last time. Push it back into a downward dog. And back into cobra. Final few breaths here. We're going to tuck the toes. I want you to lift into a plank. We're going to take our left knee, bring it to our chest, bring the foot horizontally in front of the hands, and drop the back leg down into a pigeon. Stretching out the hip flexors and the glutes. Again, making sure the shoulders are back. And we're just going to hold that here. With this as well, if you're wanting to add in a bit of an extra stretch and getting a stretch through the quads, you can always lift the back leg up and grab it with your hand and then pull it as close to your bum as possible. That, just dropping the leg down. Don't worry if that was too uncomfortable for you, that is quite advanced. Staying in a pigeon's absolutely fine. Again, if it's comfortable, we're going to add in a rotation to this. So starting with the left hand side, walking the hands around to the left. Again, just going as far as your body will let you. Bringing your hands back to center. From here, I just want you to drop the forearms to the ground and walk the hands as far forward as you can, dropping your head to the mat. And bringing your attention to your breath. Just allowing each time you exhale your body to sink in further to the mat. And then walking your hands back up. Tucking the back toe, lifting back into our high plank and switching legs. Dropping the back leg down. Chest up, shoulders back. And again, just bring your attention to your body. So noticing are there any imbalances? Is one side a little bit tighter than the other? On the other side, inviting you just to lift up the leg, grabbing it and bringing it closer into your body, adding in a stretch through the quad. You totally don't have to do this, like I said. If it's too uncomfortable, just staying in your pigeon. And this time we're going to walk the hands around to the right, adding in that rotation if you find it comfortable. And bringing that back to center. Again, dropping the forearms down, walking the hands forwards. Dropping your forehead to the mat and bringing your attention back to your breath. Each time we exhale, just dropping further down into the mat. And walking the hands back up. Again, it lifts up back into our high plank. Just want you to drop the knees. Come back to your cross-legged position on the mat. And end how we started. So closing the eyes. Bringing your attention back to your breath. So keeping the eyes closed, I just want you to mentally scan the body. So starting at the forehead, slowly working your way down to your toes. Just really listening to how your body's feeling, both internally and externally. Any areas that are still feeling a bit tight, or any areas you're noticing have loosened up a bit. And keeping your attention with your breath. So I want you to place your hands on your heart. And just use this time to thank yourself for taking some time out, giving yourself some love and self-care. Attention back into the room. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for letting me share that moment with you. Like I said, stretching and mindfulness is something that's really important to me and something that's really helped my mental health and mental well-being. You know, it's something we all have and something not all of us, not all of us look after all the time. So if I can encourage you to just take even 5 to 10 minutes out of your day to either, again, bringing your attention to your breathing, it's really good to help you relax, or, if you've had a long, hard week in the gym and your body is still feeling DOMS, aching, just taking your day off to focus on your body and stretching, really just listening to how the muscles are feeling. So I'm hoping to make more videos like this. If this is something you're interested in, then you can follow me on Instagram. My name is Little Wellbeing. I'll post stuff on there all the time anyways. And if you've got any questions or anything, or you would like to see more of this, or you'd like to see more of the mindful and breathing side rather than the stretching, or more of the stretching, or specific areas you'd like me to focus on, then you can always just drop me a message on email, whatever you like. And thank you guys. Hopefully see you soon, and hopefully make more videos.